Hey Tom, do I have your permission to post this video on YouTube?
No! Okay.
Okay.
I was tired of my lady, other people as well. In fact, if I had the power, I'd send them all to hell. So I traveled to Arkham, got a library card, took out a book on black magic by Abdul Al-Azrad. Yakatulu Patagan, if you can say this refrain, if you can look at the old ones and still have half your brain, if you like casting spells at midnight, wearing only a cape, then your master's in real yay. Chant the spell, he'll escape. Which is all there really needs to be of that one. There's this big trilogy of books by Professor Tolkien, and for the longest time, this is the only song that I've written about that particular trilogy. Well, the world's in a great commotion, from the lonely mountain back to the Shire. The hobbits are sneaking the one ring, from the frying pan into the fire. From somewhere we gotta get a hero, that's what the bards all sing. But they never expected the rockin' and roll that I bring. It's the return of the king. I've got a suit of studded black leather, and my hair stays in place, of course. I got a reforged steel electric guitar and a 300 horsepower horse. No matter what I ask my rangers, they'll do almost anything. Who will, and the ladies are waiting for the chance to dance and sing at the return of the king. Well, everyone said that I was dead, or maybe Aragorn off to hide. But I just kick back and get on track and wait till I hit my stride. I got my rangers hopping down the misty murky Morile line, and there ain't gonna be no stopping until the Pelennor fields are mine. We'll hold off the trolls and goblins and all of the rocks they fling, until Sam and Frodo set Gollum's bells to ring, and make me the king. Now I'm supposed to marry Arwen, the fairy queen of the Saturday nights. But until then, give me Aowen and I'll blow out her northern lights. We'll have a celebration and I'll take a couple years to rest, and I'll stick around and keep an eye on things when everybody else heads west. But I'll be here if you need me, summer, fall, winter, or spring, and everyone in Middle Earth will really rock and swing. At the return of the king, at the return of the king, at the return of the king. That's why they call me the king.
Go and left the building.
Just thinking of how many things I could do up here. Far too many. I have a good friend who I talk to a lot. Hold it. Leave the door open. What's with you closing the door? You're keeping all the air in and all the music in. No good. And I should have incorporated that in the song. Keep the damn door open. There's too much humidity. This is Michigan in July, and everything's sweaty, and I'm sure not ready to sit on this stage and die. You know, that kind of thing. But, oh, come on, that's not. Oh yeah, it's freestyling. I do that. I've been doing that for a long time.
Didn't cost a thing.
What's that?
Didn't cost a thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm a master of reasonably priced association. So anyway, what I was about to do, I should probably have a lead-in with the other song having to do with that. So let's see what's playing at the movies this week. Let's see, yes, Iron Man is still out there. Inception, which I actually saw the other day, was pretty good. The Last Airbender, which I do not even want to see because I'm a fan of the animated series and apparently sucks beyond suckage. Let's see what else we got there. We got Grown Ups, which you couldn't tell from the cast members.
Dinner with schmucks.
Dinner for Schmucks.
Dinner for schmucks coming up.
No. Dinner for Schmucks. The curse of my existence is the movies that I see. And I can't do much for them, not doing very much for me. Grown-ups and Dinner for Schmucks. You can tell by the titles, they both sucks. Last Airbender isn't Avatar. James Cameron made more, and M. Night can't go that far. I could have insulted M. Night. In fact, I think I will. Last Airbender probably is the final step to kill his career. We can only hope, because Jesus, the last several movies have been dreadful. No, I'll look back in time to a gentleman sublime, whose wit and style are seldom mentioned. but never failed to attract attention. When I grow up, I want to be Peter Lorre. I want to snivel and sneer in a nasal whine. I want to cringe and curse, and maybe threaten worse. And if that doesn't work, I've got a laugh that'll petrify your spine. Who wants to be a handsome, stuffy playboy? Who wants to face the bad guys all alone? The last thing that I need is to be a romantic lead. I want to grow up to be Peter Lorre and steal the girls of my own. When I grow up, I want to be Peter Lorre. I'll tell Nemo where Kirk Douglas went to hide. Not the little fish Nemo. I don't care about him, except maybe he'd be good in a frittata. Now, I didn't mind old Kirk, but Ned Land was such a jerk. And between a mad scientist and a jock, who do you want on your side? I want to sell the bird to Sidney Greenstreet. I want to cheat with Vincent Price's wife. And if I need more kicks, I'll make Mr. Motoflix. I want to grow up to be Peter Lorre, and I'll have a wonderful life. I could have starred in that, too. When I grow up, I want to be Peter Lorre. I'll stalk the streets of Dusseldorf and Paris, waiting for some dame who has no sense of shame to foolishly make that one mistake and hang around with me. I want to whistle music from old operas as I am slowly strangling some preteen. I long for days gone by and that blinking, blinking eye. I want to grow up to be Peter Lorre. You pretty boys, you're going to be sorry. I'll be the best Peter Lorre you've ever seen. Is it too late to audition for Gollum?